So last time we looked at things to think about before buying the caravan. So this time we really need to look at when we're actually going to buy the caravan. What to look out for, what we should be doing. Oh, hello.
Hello, how are we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Whoa, you've
Oh,
put on a few pounds over lockdown, haven't we?
lockdown weight,
Whew,
not Christmas
blimey.
weight.
Certainly is.
That's what we're talking about then.
So I was just saying, last time we did a video looking at the different things to think about before buying a caravan. So now we actually need to go and buy one. So what to look for when we're going to actually buy one.
So, well, we've got two options. Where are we buying from?
Yeah, so we can buy from a dealer or buy privately. I think the first time we'll look at buying from a dealer, because if you're very new into it, you might not be quite comfortable going and buying privately. So if you're going to buy from a dealer, that's, I think, what we should look at this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I'd certainly do if I was buying, because there's so many elements to a motorhome or caravan, and they can go wrong in a lot of ways, whether it's damp or appliances and so on. At least if you buy it from a dealer, you have got a comeback, you have got a warranty and so on like that. Private, you buy it, you take it away, that's it, it's yours. Nothing, no other way
There's
around
no comebacks, is there?
No.
So again, that's probably the first thing is that we want to have a look at is what the dealer's offering in terms of warranty. And again, there's a couple of different things on the warranty. Some dealers offer their own warranty. Our own company, the Caravan Place, we do our own warranty. We don't do an insurance back policy. Some dealers do a insurance policy. If it is an insurance policy, and even if it's the dealer's own warranty, you want to make sure what is actually covered in that warranty. Some have got terms and conditions that say this isn't covered, that isn't covered. We'll only cover you for £200 of the claim. So if a fridge goes wrong and it's £1,000, they're only going to give you £200.
Yeah.
So these are the things before you buy that you want to actually figure out what that dealer is offering.
I mean, even when buying new, you can have a 10-year warranty on something like an Elders, for example, but it's only for 2-3 years that they cover certain parts. It's just 10. It's just 10 years for the water ingress if you keep up your servicing. And
again, that's a big thing, isn't it? That people don't realise that you've got to have the caravan serviced. And on a new caravan, we've got 2020 here, so it's a year old now. You need to make sure that the servicing has been done previously. And again, that's another thing that the dealer should be doing for you. They should be servicing and doing a pre-delivery inspection, a PDI, before you have the caravan. And again, dealers, we used to do a handover, so when you come to buy or collect the caravan once you've bought it, we'd show you through, we'd take you around, show you how to work everything. It's a little bit different now, so we tend to do a video, runs through, shows you how everything works. So you don't just turn up on campsite and then you're going, okay, I've got my caravan, I've got all these things, I haven't got a clue how to use them. So again, just make sure that there's something there, isn't it, basically, that they're going to show you actually how to use it. You don't turn up on site and you haven't got a clue. Yeah,
I mean, the good thing is now that because of COVID and everything like that, there's a lot of companies that are starting to do videos, dispatch videos, so at least you can see and you can refer back to that video.
Yeah.
Which is a great idea, I think.
So there, some of the basic things. He's here again.
Hello, Henry.
Finished this yet? He's not very good, is he? So there, some of the key things is that your servicing, your PDI, your warranty, and again funding. From a dealer you can actually get finance. So again, you might want to spread the payments over. So again, you want to compare that finance then. What is the terms and conditions of the finance? How long does it go over? And it's a nice way just to spread that cost, and it gives you an opportunity to go for probably a slightly better caravan than if you're just going to go out and buy cash.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've got the option of bank loan, which can be a cheaper rate, but the value of some of these bank loan doesn't always cover it, does it?
No. So again, it's just comparing it, isn't it? Compare the market as well as something that you could use to see what different loans are out there, and then compare it to the caravan finance and see what suits you best.
Okay.
Should we actually have a look at what we should be looking for when we're buying from a dealer? Some of these things are going to be same as what to look for when buying it privately. Condition's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter whether it's private or a dealer, you still got to look at condition. It still can vary from van to van. They are used, they are lived in and so on, and some of them can get quite old. You know, motorhomes and caravans, they can be 10, 15, 20 years old, so they really do vary.
And again, that brings us back to servicing a little bit. If you're buying a caravan that's been regularly serviced, the chances are that it's been a little bit more well maintained than something that hasn't been serviced. So again, checking service history. It's probably not quite as important as long as the condition is good. But again, you don't want big dents and damage and things. We've got a nice van here, there's no dents or damage. So again, that's a good place to start, is on the outside. Things like tyres. Sorry. the lockdown pounds again.
Tyres, yeah, I got one of them.
So yeah, just having a general look from a dealer, that shouldn't be quite as important. But again, it's things that you want to be making sure.
Yep.
If you can go in half prepared and sort of go, right, okay, on when you service the caravan, are you going to make sure all the tyres are good and safe? And that should be a basic thing that the dealer is doing for you, though.
Yep.
It's not even plugged in. What are you doing?
Oh, just keeping going. I bet you can't do that forever.
I bet you can't.
You do it yourself then. That's it, I'm on strike.
Well, you ain't doing it, are you?
Do a better job than that. What else have you been doing for the last half an hour?
Some dealers, eh?
So, condition is the next thing, isn't it, really, what we want to be looking for?
Use your own even as well.
Steady, I don't want it knocked around. I've got to sell this. So yeah, there's a little tantrum. Condition.
Yes.
So it's just a general, and again, it doesn't depend. It doesn't matter what age the caravan is. You want to be going through. This is a 2020, but we still want to check it for condition, don't we? We want to make sure that all the cupboards, etc., are doing what they should be. All the drawers, underneath all the beds. All the cushions, give the cushions a good check. Make sure that all the cushions are actually there.
Yep.
Has it got the carpets?
Yes, I mean, just to jump in there, especially with the cushions, because bearing in mind these front beds are made up by the cushions. If there's a cushion missing, you haven't got a bed.
Yeah, you're not going to be sleeping anywhere, are you? So, you've not probably got to go into quite as much detail as checking appliances and whatever. That should all be done on your servicing. And again, if you've got the warranty there, then, and again, that's why the warranty is so important. If there is an issue, you've got some comebacks.
Yeah, and if you, assuming you're buying from a dealer, you do want to make sure they do show you that the appliances are working, because once you've driven it away, it's harder to get them to get back onto it. But if you get them to show you through it there and then, just so you know everything's working, even if you know how they work and everything like that, you just want them to show it.
Just make sure again, and again, reviews. That's another thing, is having a look on the internet for reviews about the different dealers, and that'll point you in the right direction, I think. Really,
yeah, I mean, car dealers, which you probably know, especially the big main dealers, they collect reviews for fun. They push reviews, they get assessed on reviews, fined on reviews and stuff like that. Motorhome and caravan industry, it's not there yet, is it? I mean, I know we collect reviews as a dealer heavily, but there's not many that do.
No. So yeah, we've pretty much gone over, obviously making sure the servicing, warranty. Another one is thinking about pricing. Again, even if you're buying from a dealer, as we said, 2021 prices are going to go up. So it's going to be a tricky one to compare prices. It's no good looking at last year's prices because they're going to change. It's 2021. Yeah. Prices have already gone up from January this year. Prices have already gone up.
I think they've gone up in the last couple of weeks again, even.
So it's going to be a comparison of what's actually on the market today. And then comparing on sort of Auto Trader, Caravan Finder, individual websites of the different dealers, eBay, caravans for sale, and just a general check through of from dealers. It's not quite fair to compare a private and a dealer's because you're not getting the same thing.
Service.
Yeah, you've not got all the comebacks etc. from private as you have with a dealer. But a good check on the prices, and that really is steering you, I think, in the right direction. And that is sort of checking your warranty, make sure that it's going to be serviced, making sure that the general condition and the usability of the caravan is there. A quick check on the actual dealer itself, and then as long as it's sort of all those boxes have ticked, it's at the right price. There shouldn't be anything holding you back then from going for the new dream caravan.
Yeah. I think that about wraps it up, really.
It
I don't
does
really.
really,
It's not really. It's not quite as in depth as if you're buying privately, but like we said earlier, we want you to be a bit more experienced if you are buying privately because of the pitfalls that you can fall into. I think that about wraps that all up.
It does. I think we can let him carry on with his hoovering, can't we now?
We can carry on. I haven't even started yet. Have you
Well.
seen the state of it?
Keeps him out of the way for a little bit though, doesn't it?
I know it does. Let's go and find it.
Yeah.
Next one. Buying privately.